A hard time focusing right now. Howdy, people. We're gonna let the large group of people all rushing to go to Flight of Passage on their way. The new operations for Animal Kingdom in the morning is very interesting. Definitely needs a little bit of ironing out, but my fault for getting here at 6:30 in the morning and having nothing open for food. I haven't been here for breakfast. I haven't been here in the park this early for a long time. So first of all, howdy, people. I don't know what. I think Safari is in mind, but I am hungry. I couldn't. So let me explain for a second. Nothing was open for breakfast this morning before the park opened. So we're gonna have to go grab breakfast now. My glasses keep fogging up. But I haven't had breakfast in Pandora. So I think we're gonna go and grab a Pandoran breakfast. Good morning, Richard Scott. Yeah, an hour earlier than normal. I have a feeling this is also like a front-loaded park. Really only crowded in the morning. But we're gonna go and get the fee. So that's always good. I feel like there's a lot of DCP in the park right now. From the line, I feel like there's a lot of college programs, days off. Today is a good to go day. There's been a lot of changes that have made park passes for have become good to go days, which tells me Disney's having a very, very light summer. So I don't know if that means hotel occupancy is down, if they keep on opening stuff. Jumanji Tom. What's up, the Outcast Creative, man? How have you been? It has been a while. I had like a little 2-year spell of being sick. Threw things off. So, but yeah, man, I will reach out to you. Guys don't know the Outcast Creative. He is a very brilliant film analyst mind. Got great takes. And this used to look a little cleaner, just saying. A lot of these waterways that used to have boats on them back in the day shows you how quickly Florida ecology can reclaim something. But yeah, there used to be a boat that went around. And what's up, Gary Banjo Sandworth Worthington? All right, I have a question. Should I dress up as Jack Black from Jumanji for Halloween? I kind of like almost am there anyway. So the question is, should I just do that? Should that be my not so scary Halloween costume? Jack Black from Jumanji. Thought process. Because I have the hat. I already got the hat. That's like halfway there. So, yes. Possibly. So, since I couldn't grab my breakfast pre-stream, we're gonna stop and pick up the little Pandoran breakfast before hitting the safari. Of course, the Hallelujah Mountains. It's not tacos for life. Just be careful with your tacos for now. Keep the lettuce out of them. You can have your tacos, but keep the lettuce out. I am working on a graphics package for my Jeep. I'm finally got some stuff worked out that I'm gonna plan to do soon. It's gonna be funny. I think it makes sense. So, okay, the mountains look beautiful right now. All right, we have a 10-minute wait for the Navi River journey. I think we can do the Navi River journey with a 10-minute wait before grabbing breakfast. Get one ride in. I feel like everyone's online for Flight of Passage. The 10 minutes is 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Morning. Or, the only word I know is Sivako.
What's that?
Sivako. Raisa. There's no Pandoran good morning. At least I can say bright suns and Galaxy's Edge. I just don't know. Sivako's it. Wait, no. Niti Maya? Right? That I see you, Niti Maya? I'm going on the Navi River journey right now, not Flight of Passage. This is one of the Avatar rides. Gotta love seeing the waterfalls and big blue furry. I don't know what James Cameron was on when he came up with the ecology for Pandora, but he was on something good. That's all I know. Cheap sweep. I don't know why Tacomas have such an issue, or tacos have such an issue with Jeeps. I don't know why. Morning, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Trying not to be hot.
Enjoy. There's your...
We can try to get on Flight of Passage too, my friend. I'm assuming that's gonna be the longest line here. I don't even know if this was 10 minutes. I think this was like a 4-minute walk. It is humid as everything. It's gonna rain today without a doubt. Just gonna say it's gonna rain. I feel it. Highlanders. Okay. I like Highlander the show and the movie. 1. No problem. Row 1, cool. Yay. Hello.
Welcome travelers. For your safety, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside.
Oh, I don't want to block.
Please supervise your children.
Where's the taller? Oh, sorry. Did not know that. I'm so sorry. I didn't see someone behind me.
Oh, that's okay. Smoking this out.
Welcome back, travelers. Please remain seated. Exit. Enjoy the rest of your journey.
Thank you. Have a good day. All right, so that's the exact wait time that ride should always be, 2 minutes. Oh, the humidity's back. Now I think we'll grab breakfast. They have a French toast, and we're gonna have to de-glare you guys. Looks like a hair got stuck on one of the lenses. Yeah, you can see a little J.J. Abrams going on. I think it's a hair. Could be wrong. But, it needs, what are the Thanathon? Is that the name of the little leopard things? That's like a Pirates of the Caribbean without the drop. It needs a drop. That's what that ride needs. Am I looking at a standby of 25 minutes? Or is that 45? I think the standby line right now is... Oh, 55. I thought it was 25. 55 minutes. That's a little bit long. We're gonna grab breakfast. A little bit long for... I feel like Flight of Passage is one of those things you like come in the afternoon when no one's here. Morning is not a good time normally in Animal Kingdom when everyone is here. But you're right, it does need something scary. The quick service thing, kiosk isn't open. Alright. So, do I do the French toast or the frittata and beef? French toast looks interesting, but I don't think that's really healthy. They actually have like... Morning, how are you? Good. Not even crowded in here. Be able to find a table. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Guess I could do both. No lunch today, just breakfast. Nice big $30 breakfast. They also have the cold brew flights here, I think. See you later, Outcast Creative. Oh, hello. This side? Can I get the beef and veggie frittata?
Alright.
And can I also get the ube cold brew?
Alright, so you have ube with the frittata and beef.
Yep.
Awesome. Anything else?
That's it.
May I have your name?
Tom.
Tom?
Yep.
And how are we paying today?
Card?
Total is $22.45.
Okay.
Alright, okay.
Thank you.
Yate!
Hey, is that a disapproval? Trees on fire would be nice. Little Fern Gully. A lot of people get in the French toast. I'm now questioning my decisions, but it is what it is.
Fries are coming. Hello.
Hello, how are
Good
you?
morning. Welcome in.
Thank you.
Today, steak and eggs, that's my favorite. And an ube. All right. Just wait on the kitchen so it's
Nope, nope, no problem at all.
Got your ube coming here.
Nice you guys actually put something that's kind of like sort of low carb for an option for a quick service besides just a
My
salad.
favorite is steak and eggs are my favorite. You get like the steak and you get the salad and a miniature omelet.
Yeah. It's kind of similar. I think Kona does like a lunch steak and salad type thing, similar with egg.
Okay.
Like you get a poached egg on top, you get the skirt steak, and then you get the salad. So it's kind of like a similar vibe.
I like the chorizo hash also, but the steak and eggs are my favorite. Hi there, good morning. Welcome, good morning. We get your drinks together while we're waiting for your food to get ready here.
I agree with that, Westies. You could have been a little bit darker.
There's your water
Yep.
cup. Water cups.
My ube's here.
Your bottled water. Let's see.
Thank you very much.
All that out there. Bye, have a great day.
Thank you. All right. Being very careful walking. Oh, you have to go see the tigers at Animal Kingdom. I'll have to go check out tigers later. I did not know it was National Tiger Day. We'll go check back. I think the gorilla enclosure is being worked on a little bit right now. But the tigers should be fine. I need a fork. One fork. And 30 forks. Taking my nice little two-person table over here. So, first of all, purple ube cold brew, the steak and egg frittata with salad. Trying to be healthy. The cold brew knocks that out completely, but hey, I like ube. So let me be. Okay, how are we doing? Besides the backlighting, I think we'll be fine. I didn't think about this. I gotta worry about lettuce. I forgot. We're in that whole like weird time right now. I gotta worry about lettuce.
Hold my hand. Going this way. See ya. This way.
So I gotta be careful. I didn't think about it. There's that whole thing going on with the lettuce right now. So pray for me. I'm assuming Disney cleans their lettuce. I think it's mainly Taco Bell we've been hearing about that from. I think, right? You guys should be able to do straight on. What am I doing? It's not that badly backlit, am I? Is it? Is it that bad backlit? My bag broke on me. I had to fix something. I pray that too. I don't know. I don't know why we have bad lettuce all of a sudden. There's been a lot of like different food issues lately besides just the lettuce. So it's something I'm gonna I hope it's not because regulations changing. I hope it's just something random, but hey, who knows? All right. So there you guys see the plate. Frittata. I think they put like sour cream or cream cheese. The beef used to be steak here. Now it's like just roast beef. Like it's like Arby's. It's seasoned well. And it's tender. But it's kind of like, here's your Arby's roast beef. They used to have salmon here. An actual steak. Things going downhill a little bit. I'm trying to get too much foam on me. It's a good coffee though. I think we had issues. So like there's like salmonella outbreak for eggs, I think, and I don't know. Things falling apart. But Disney actually made a low carb meal. So I'll give them that. I think there's also bacon in this frittata. Ube cold brew is good though. Not super sweet. I thought it would taste super sweet. It's not. This makes me happy. I think we'll head to the safari after this. Safari? I'm assuming that'd be good. Animal Kingdom doesn't. I have like 4 things to do. And there's not many characters out besides the front of the park. It's kind of, in my opinion, the incarnation it is right now, it's a quarter-day park. But I haven't been here forever. And so I thought, why not? That's a very good point. Too many mega farms. Too easy to get messed up. We need more micro farms, mom and pop stuff. At this point, you're better off getting like half a cow from a local cattle farm. Pay that $1,500 up front and have your beef for the year. To be honest. You gotta have a lot of refrigeration though. But that would be my bet. Source your stuff to one location, easier to control quality. But I'm not going to test the salad. I'm going to play it safe. Playing it safe, not touching the salad. Oh. I didn't get any on my nose. All right. Sunglasses. Flip you guys around. Okay. Let's take the garbage. The world is moving to storage. Well, I'm just saying. I have to get a extra freezer in my garage. All right, trays. Trash. More trash. Plates. There we go. Thank you. Nice little quick breakfast. I don't know if that's worth $14, but oh, we should look in the Pandora store before we head over to the safari. Well, my sunglasses are completely fogged up. Alright, not fucked up anymore. You have your little rookery perch you can get.
Ella, we're gonna come back here for Ella later, so we just back here for you. Oh, okay.
This is such an odd and big keychain. Just saying.
Nothing can stop us now.
Seems a little bit low quality. I do miss that the Create Your Own Avatar went away, but that's because it was a third-party vendor, and Disney pulled most of their third-party vendors for merch. Though you can now grab a generic Jake Sully. Battle Jake Sully. Was it the Jake Sully, maybe your insanity could be cured? But you can get projectiles here. Is it? I don't even know what type of. They really want people to have bows and arrows at Disney. There's like a Tangled one. There's the Hawkeye one. Blasters, no. But bows and arrows are fine. Just saying. Can't get a blaster, but you can pick up a bow and arrow. Still waiting for Turok Maktau, but no. I think the bag's new. So is this supposed to be a Banshee bag? Oh my god, they did make like a little Banshee purse. So the tail goes out the back. That's kind of funny. So I'm wondering how often were they falling off people's shoulders where Disney was like, well, we need to make a bag for this. Or this, you want to live your best like Paris Hilton Banshee life. I do think it's funny though, like, it's definitely a solution for a problem that I guess exists. But I wasn't expecting a Banshee bag. Oh look, they give you ears. You get ears with the hoodie. Oh, this isn't that bad of a thickness. The funny thing is I have the tail. I should think about this for the...
Come do this, Sir Madeline.
Problem is I can't do hoods with Zort. I'd have to modify. I would have to put a Zort opening for it.
Well, there's lots of things to see today, so let's wait. We can always come back. Okay?
Alright, off to Harambe. My sunglasses will again have fogged up. Oh, not too bad. It is humid today. Very humid. Heading to Africa, to Harambe. Shortcut.
This way is more complicated to explain, but it's quicker. Okay, well, yeah, so just go towards the tree of life, go towards Asia, and then take a left. Yep.
Nice little stroll. It's not hot out, but it is humid. I will say that. Temperature right now is 78. Let me double check that. 78 feels like 85. So that humidity is doing its thing. Also, if you haven't already, smash that like button. Oh. I just realized I never said hi. 40 minutes in, it's early. Didn't have my coffee. But howdy y'all, Tom and Zord here. Very late into the stream. We're the Rogue Attractions. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. There we go. Little late, better late than never. Pennsylvania, bellissimo. Very serene part of the park. I feel like Animal Kingdom's like Epcot in a way, where you have a lot of walking. More so than doing. Like attractions here are far apart. Just a thought. You know what I mean? A lot of, I guess, the blessing of size, but that will be good once the Tropical Americas and Indiana Jones are done. This park needs some extra stuff. It is pretty much a fancy zoo. Even though in the 90s and 2000s, their commercial was always, "It's not a zoo." Guess we could also always do the show. The Lion King show. That's a pretty good show.
So last year
Aspro. I don't know the Aspro. Gotta love Joe Rody for the random details here. I do feel there was a big change in the parks post-pandemic. A lot more scooters on people. I don't even know when the next show starts. When does it? I don't even know if they start yet.
If I have to, I'll sit on the couch. It's not the end of the world. I like it, but
I could sit out.
I don't see anyone lined up yet for the Lion King show. So many people. Alright, we're gonna take a second to wipe off the lenses. So I'm gonna turn the camera off for a second. Alright, there we go. Sorry, I just wanted to clean the lens off, see if that helped with the... Yes, it did. Got the dog hair off the lens. I have a feeling now will be there will be a wait for the safari. I know it.
You guys are gonna share because it's gonna get warm really fast.
I feel like everyone's just going back to the safari. Nice music though. Down with the music. Nah. What? Was nice music.
I think that they grab it in. This one is one you take it in and they grab it. If you don't see it.
They grab it halfway through the line.
Yeah.
Like where, right after where Fast Pass is, or Lightning Lane. I smell weird food. $10 isn't bad. They take the stroller like halfway through. Asante siya, the squash banana. We will have to go over and see the tigers since it's National Tiger Day. A strong feeling majority of people that go to Disney are not morning people. Exactly. No water. Odd place for canoes. Just saying, it's an odd place for canoes.
And of course, to share it. Today, Kilimanjaro Safaris will take you on a journey into the heart of the reserve to see some of the many remarkable animals that call the savannah home. See animals in their natural habitat and one of the most rewarding and memorable experiences of your life. But To see animals in their natural surroundings, you must be alert and keep your eyes open. They could be anywhere. When the weather is hot, look in the shady places where you may find them resting. When the weather is colder, you may find them on the open grassy plains soaking up the warm rays of the sun. Many animals are colored and shaded to blend into the environment. This is true of both predators and their prey, so you must pay attention and look carefully. The lion is colored like the yellow grass where they hide tonight. Now crocodiles look like submerged rocks at the water's edge. Even the giraffe is patterned like shadows that fall under the trees where they browse for food. If you see an animal, help others around you by pointing it out to them. But remember, shouting or making loud noises will distract and disturb them. Spread word, keep soft. Most importantly, please keep your eyes on your children. And for your own sake, mind your seats at all times. And keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle. Our trucks do not stop very often, and the road can be quite rough and bumpy with heavy brush on both sides. This can also make photography difficult, so you may want to take pictures when your truck is moving slowly or stopped.
Or just take videos.
Enjoy your safari with your own eyes and with the family and friends who are on the safari with you. As you cross by the Safi River near the Hippo Reserve, you may notice some of our more adventurous guests exploring the park on foot. This is just one part of Harambe's Wild Africa trip, a privately guided 3-hour bushwalk through the Safi River Valley that gets you even closer to the animals in their natural habitats. Halfway through the trip,
Jumbo, everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris. In order to keep your wait time to a minimum,
I feel like this
we ask
might
that
be
you
more than
please
10
keep
minutes.
your group together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all the available space. It is not
Just
necessary
saying.
to form a single file.
Might be more than 10.
If you are traveling with a stroller, please have children and valuables unloaded before you reach our stroller parking area. If you are traveling with someone in a scooter or wheelchair, please have this person lead your party through the line. This will help keep your wait time to a minimum. Once again, please keep your group together, keep up with the party in front of you, and fill in all the available space. Thank you for touring with Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris, we go live.
Got some bird action.
He's like, so
My beard is giving up. Humidity is beating it. Time for another trim. Just saying. It is time. We're getting there though. Getting there. Moving right along. Footloose and fancy free. Wish there was more Turuk Mokhtar merch in Pandora. Just saying. They got a lineup. Why so many waiting? Is it a giraffic jam? That joke. A giraffic.
for your safari will follow shortly. For your own safety, remain seated during your safari, as the road can be rough and bumpy, and keep your arms, hands, legs, and feet inside the vehicle at all times. Most importantly, please keep your eyes on your children. Securely store any personal items. If you are on a night safari, don't forget to turn off the flash on your camera or phone.
Squirrel!
Once again, have a wonderful safari. And have a
It's not this one, it's watched by now.
How many? 5 are we gonna pull all this together? I'll have you join them on number 5.
Number 5?
How many?
So we're all together. So.
To ensure a safe and pleasant trip, you should be in good health and free from high blood pressure, heart, back or neck problems, motion sickness, or other conditions that could be aggravated by this adventure. Expectant mothers should not ride. Once on board your safari transport, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet and legs inside, and remember to watch your children. Your transport will be arriving shortly. Aside this and enjoy your adventure at Kilimanjaro Safari. Bienvenidos a Kilimanjaro Safari. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuiden a sus niños. Gracias. Hello everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safaris. Before you begin your trip,
I don't really know how much water. Oh, they have the raft ride. I am going to need to hydrate after this.
To ensure a safe and pleasant trip, you should be in good health and free from high blood pressure, heart, back or neck problems, motion sickness, or other conditions that could be aggravated by this adventure. Expectant mothers should not ride. Once on board your safari transport, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet and legs inside.
Not for boat
and
sick
remember
people.
to watch your children. Your transport
I like boat
will be arriving
rides.
shortly. Asante Sana.
Hollywood Studios needs a boat ride.
Kilimanjaro Safari. Bienvenidos a Kilimanjaro Safari. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuiden a sus niños. Gracias. Hello everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. Before you begin your trip, you should know that the unpaved roads of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve pass through rough and rugged terrain. You may experience bumps and some jolts on the safari adventure. To ensure a safe and pleasant trip, you should be in good health and free from high blood pressure, heart, back or neck problems, motion sickness, or other conditions that could be aggravated by this adventure.
Well, John Boat folks, good morning and Cariboonie. That means welcome aboard. As you folks come on board, feel free to take a look at those animal spotting guides above your head. They're going to give you a very good idea as to what kind of animals are out there, as well as how to identify them on our 2-week journey. Now, do me a favor, guys. Watch your hands, arms, feet, and legs. Screw doors to your right are going to slide shut. That means I'm now your guide for the next 2 weeks, so good luck with that.
I'm glad they're adding in some of the Jungle Cruise humor.
Looks like we got ourselves caught in a little bit of a giraffic jam to start our safari, though, folks. I'll get us moving just as soon as I can. I appreciate your patience, folks. Shouldn't be too long before we get moving.
My guess is I blame a rhino. Rhinos are kind of active. Also, I think they're still having breakfast. I do like the fact that they give you the little animal spotting guide up top. I'm so happy I was not in here when Kai Sent, whoever that was in here. I don't think I've seen half of these animals on the safari though.
Asante Sana. That means thank you to our warden up there on the dock. We've been given the all clear, folks. Means we can twin day, which means let's go.
Wouldn't this be a deck, not a
Now,
dock?
Jumbo again, folks. My name is Dakota, and I am a heck of a safari driver, if I do say so myself. Enough about me, though. Let's talk about you and all the ways you can make this a fun and safe safari for all our animal and human friends out there. Make sure you keep those hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the truck at all times.
That does not sound
Like that, don't worry. I saw all the heads in my truck just look that way, and I'm like, don't worry, that's supposed to sound like that. Although it is Haley driving over there, so I don't know. Now, like I was saying, make sure to keep those hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the truck at all times. Try to keep those voices kind of low for me. You should be excited about these animals, and you should interact with me as much as possible, so please do. We just want to make sure everybody in the truck can hear me clearly and that we don't spook or startle any of these animals. Fair enough. And most importantly, remain seated at absolutely all times. I am, as a matter of fact, driving this truck. It will get pretty bumpy. An animatronic would not be half this charming. But anyway... We're good to head into the reserves. We've gotten that all clear. So, with all that hullabaloo out of the way, let's go see some animals, shall we? Now, we are headed into the Little Aturi Forest here, folks. Little Aturi Forest is a longer view of these animals. And speaking of which, that guy to your right, that's an okapi. He's one of my personal favorite animals on the reserve. Now, you see those stripes? You see the pattern on his legs? Okay, help me out. When you take a look at those stripes, what do you think he's related to?
Zebra.
Thank you very much. That is exactly what I said. And that makes a ton of sense, doesn't it? We are wrong.
giraffe.
Apparently, it is the closest known relative of the giraffe, which, go figure, right? One of the reasons we know he's related to the giraffe, though, and not the zebra, is because of his long prehensile tongue. If you don't know what prehensile means, don't worry. I didn't either. I had to look it up. Prehensile means that tongue will wrap around something and grab it, just like a finger. So an okapi, just like a giraffe, will use that long tongue to grab onto trees, branches, anything else that may have a source of food for them. But like I said, we're going to be moving a little slowly on this safari, so just hang tight with me. I appreciate your patience. I'll keep us moving as much as I can. In the meantime, though, folks, if you have any questions for me at any point during this safari about absolutely anything at all, at any time, don't ask. I don't care. I'm joking. I'm kidding. I meant to say, please don't hesitate to ask. I am more than happy to give out as much information as I possibly can. So if you guys have any questions for me, I would love to hear them.
What's your favorite color?
If we want to go, which, first of all, thank you. If we want to go basic answer, give me red. If you want a more specific answer, give me the exact shade of red that's in Thor's cape.
Which is the same red as Iron Man's armor.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it sounds like we're stopped up ahead for some animals on the road, folks, which, like I said, this does happen often enough. These animals are in their natural habitat. This is their home. We are just visiting. So if they want to walk in the road and stop in it, that is fully within their rights to do so. And they do that pretty often. Good news is we usually have a very scientifically tested and accurate method of getting them out of the road. which is to stand on the other side of it and wave food at them. Good news is this usually works. Even then, though, it does depend on both the animal and the day. So we'll see what kind of an animal it is stopping us up ahead. We'll find out what kind of a day it is here in a few moments.
What is that right through the woods? There's something right over there. Brown and white stripes.
Oh, good. I did not think you guys could see him. I was going to wait until we were a little bit further ahead. But yeah, so if you can see, if you look right through the windshield, you can see that orange and white striped antelope up there. That is a bongo. You can see him just kind of peeking his head around. Yeah, those bongos, they are the rarest antelope on the planet. As a matter of fact, they're so difficult to spot in the wild, they're known as the ghosts of the forest. We do not have 999 of them, though. And to give you an idea of just how rare these antelope are, there is a reserve in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, I believe, which is where they're from. There's a reserve that only has bongos, and they have thousands of them. And they see bongos less often than we do. Yeah, they are very, very difficult to spot in the wild. What's that? Can you play him like the bongos? I don't think he's going to allow that to happen, but see that you asked that question. Now I'm curious if he can play the bongos. Now I want to know. They should have that. They should have me as a writer at Zootopia 3. Yes. I'd have a band of just bongos playing the bongos. See, wouldn't it? Thank you very much. That's what I thought. You're gonna see, yeah, the credits of Zootopia 3 are gonna come around, and literally, it doesn't say like, you know, it doesn't roast me as an actor or anything. It literally says that one safari guy that came up with the idea for the bongo band, Dakota Breed. And you're gonna be like, I knew him. Oh, actually, look, good news is we're going to get moving here, and also good news, you can already see that black rhino over there to the left. And that black rhino, we were talking about prehensile earlier, that black rhino has a prehensile upper lip, which means that upper lip will wrap around something and grab it, just like a finger. But that black rhino will weigh up to 3,000 pounds and charge at speeds of up to 35 miles an hour. That's bigger and faster than me, so I stay in the truck. They really are gentle giants, though. Look at that big girl. Now let's see what else we can spot out here now that we are moving again. Once again, I appreciate all your patience. I appreciate all the questions as well. Oh, over there to your right, you can see that gray antelope. That is a greater kudu. Those greater kudu are the second largest antelope in Africa. You can tell they're female because they don't have any horns. But those greater kudu will jump 8 feet straight up in the air. Yeah, pretty impressive if I do say so myself. To your left, though, you can see those black and white birds. Those are saddle-billed stork. Now, to give you an idea of just how big these animals are, those birds, standing up, they're 5 feet tall. Yeah, these animals can look smaller when you're in the big truck, but they're big. Now, we are starting to make our way out to the Safi River region here, though, folks. And the Safi River region, it's a completely different ecosystem out there with lots of different animal and plant life. So make sure you keep those eyes peeled. If you have any cameras, make sure they're on that action or sport setting, because we will hopefully be moving. If you're fiddling around with your smartphone, have no idea where that setting is. I don't think that setting exists on smartphones anymore, so never mind! Still moving fairly slowly up ahead, folks. Once again, I apologize for that delay. I can't thank you for enough for all your patience. And you thought I was kidding about the 2-week safari thing, huh? Fair enough. Here's the cool part. I get paid for those 2 weeks. Over to your right, though, we are going to see the Safi River region. Now, if you look at the water, you can see a couple of giant floating baked potatoes. And those are Nile hippos. Just barely see them over there. And those hippos do like to spend most of their time completely submerged underwater, just like that. And they'll stay submerged for up to 8 minutes at a time before they have to take a breath. Now, we are also going to see a pretty big flock of pink-backed pelicans. These pelicans are known for that pink-colored pigment of skin on their back that gets brighter during mating season. They have a wingspan that will reach 8 to 9 feet long. Just for reference, that's the width of the canopy of this entire truck. It is a very, very big hug.
How do they keep them from flying away?
How do you keep it from flying away?
Like,
That's a good question. So honestly, the pelicans, these pelicans don't really fly. They can, they just don't. Because here's the thing. This area here, the Safi River region that we've kind of constructed for them, it resembles their natural habitat so closely that Animal Kingdom, the Harambe Wildlife Reserve in Animal Kingdom, is the only place on the planet where pink-backed pelicans have actually bred in captivity. It's the only place you'll ever see that. So your answer to your question is, they honestly feel no need to. But sometimes they'll take a little hop across the tracks and wind up in this booth. Now these pelicans that these hippos that you've seen, those hippos, when they move through the water, they're rarely swimming. Most of the time they are just walking along the bottom. Since they're so heavy and dense, they'll just sink right down to the bottom. Now a group of hippos, if you ever see a big bunch of them all together at one time, that is called, and I swear I'm not making this up, it's called a bloat. A bloat of hippos. Pretty fantastic group name, I have to say. Let's see what else we can find out here. Looks like we're still kind of stop and go up ahead. So once again, I'll keep us moving as much as I can. Trying to see if we can look for any more of those pelicans, but we have seen those pelicans with those 8 to 9 feet long wingspan, which is the width of the canopy of this entire truck, and those saddle-billed stork that are 5 feet tall, so go birds. However, we are going to go ahead and make our way forward.
Oh, again, we're gone.
Do me a favor, guys. Hang on back there. Hang on tightly. I do not like the way this bridge sounds. If I'm honest, it kind of feels like it was built at Universal. I'm going to go ahead and get over the bridge. Really not trying to lose another truck today. Now we are making our way out to the African savanna, folks, eventually. The African savanna, that is where most of our animal life is going to be. Probably the perpetrators of all these animal stops. But as we make our way out there, make sure you're familiar with those spotting guides. Make sure you have those cameras ready. And one last reminder, if you have any more of those questions for me, don't hesitate to ask. I've been loving these questions so far, so keep it up. Still moving pretty slowly up ahead, but like I said, that's a good thing, especially once we get out here, because this is where most of our animal life is going to be, especially most of our big animals. So we'll see what we can find out here. Now, as we make our way out to the savannah, very important landmark. Right to your right, that is a baobab tree. And a baobab tree is supposed to look, believe it or not, exactly like that. It goes leafless for 9 months out of the year. And its stems look like roots, earning it the nickname the upside down tree. But it's also called the tree of life. And that's because that trunk will hold thousands, and I do mean thousands of gallons of water in its trunk at a time. Elephants have been known to puncture that trunk with their tusks to get at that water during droughts. But welcome out to the African savanna here, folks. Looks like to start off, we're going to see a small tower of Maasai giraffe. Now these Maasai giraffe, they're the tallest animals on the planet, yet as long as that neck is, they've only got 7 vertebrae in it. That's the exact same amount of bones as us humans have in our neck.
See it, Rory?
Difference is, our neck bones are about a centimeter. Theirs are a good foot long each.
Get it. Walking towards us.
For these giraffe, though, it is pretty difficult for them to get down to the ground and back up again with their big bodies and long legs. It's kind of awkward, I'm sure you can imagine. So they will typically do just about everything standing up, even giving birth. So a baby giraffe starts off its life with a 6-foot drop straight to the ground. Talk about your Tower of Terror. Now over to your left, take a look at the bottom of that green tree. Right to the left, just chilling in the shade. Those are African painted dogs. Now these African painted dogs, they might look cute, but they are very skilled hunters. They have a hunting success rate of 80 to 90%. And that is higher than lions and hyenas combined. So they are just adorable little murder machines. Very social animals, though. They share their food amongst the entire pack, make sure the young eat first, and their packs are led equally by an alpha male and female. To your left, though, we got those brown antelope with the curved horns. Those are sable antelope. And those sable antelope are the emblem of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. And that's because, unlike most prey animals, they'll pretty much always choose to fight instead of flight when encountered by predators. That's what those long, curved horns are for. Now these spires shooting up into the sky and sticking up all over the reserve, these are termite mounds. Big ones. They're made of dung, saliva, and mud, which is just delicious. They bake in the sun, get as hard as concrete. That's why elephants use them as a scratching post, and some smaller antelope like to use them as a lookout post for predators.
Oh, he's on the move.
Very good look at more of these giraffes. Now, I have to be completely honest with you here, guys. I could not be any of these giraffes. Me, personally, I just couldn't do it. There's no way. I honestly doubt that you could either. That's because a giraffe only sleeps, on average, about 30 minutes a day. Yeah, they do that with their eyes wide open and standing up, too. Absolutely none of this would be a pretty picture for your driver, I promise. Now, coming up here, just up ahead, looks like we are going to see a small dazzle of Hartman's Mountain zebra. Now these zebra, each one has its own unique set of stripes, its own pattern, kind of like a fingerprint. Baby zebra, as adorable as they are, have some pretty incredible instincts. They could tell their mother's stripes apart from any other zebra in the herd right from birth. Think of it like a barcode scanner. You can also see those tiny beige-colored little antelope at the very tippy top of the hill to your right. Those are springbok. Now those springbok, we talked about how some animals look smaller when they really are. That is not the case with those guys. They are tiny. They only go up to about your knees in height, and yet they are fully grown. That's as big as they get. They are tiny. But those springbok are pretty accurately named because they will jump 13 feet forward in the air. Yeah, they like to do something called pronking. It's where they jump up and down like a pogo stick. That's how they warn other members of their herd of predators. Now, we are passing through a lot of knockdown trees right here, though, folks, and these trees are usually a good indicator that we are entering elephant country. Elephants like to knock down these trees quite a bit. Sure enough, up to your right, going to see your first African elephant of the day. You can tell he's an African elephant by the shape of his ears. They are different than other species of elephants, like Asian, for example. And they kind of resemble the continent of Africa in shape, if you look at them. I think we might get a better angle of this big guy up ahead, so hang tight for me. Let's see. Maybe not. Good news is we should be seeing some more elephants up ahead. You can just barely see, if you look up, you can barely see his trunk there, just getting into that hay.
Oh, yeah.
If you had stared at that elephant for long enough, though, something you might have seen him start to do is he might have started to flap his ears at us. And if he did, there's a reason for that. He's not just saying hi, although he is quite polite. No, he's not trying to fly either. Elephants have blood vessels that run all throughout the edges of their ears, so when they flap those ears, they can cool that blood flow down, and thus cool their body temperature down up to 15 degrees at a time. Yeah, we'll call it ear conditioning.
Hey, have they ever walked over that water?
You didn't hear me mention, though, about elephants knocking down trees. This is something that they do, frankly, all the time to get to those leaves at the top for that food source, LOL.
Have they ever walked past that water thing in front of it?
Was that a question back there?
Yeah. Have they ever walked past that water thing back there that was in front of the elephant?
I am so sorry. I was going across that bridge. I was super. Give it to me one more time.
Have they ever walked over it?
Oh! Thank you very much. I am so sorry. Yeah. So you're talking about like that big like pool that was in there? Yeah, he goes in there all the time. So elephants, they actually have very sensitive skin. So when it starts to rain, they don't really like the cold pitter patter of that rain. So they will often just jump right in and start swimming to get it over with. And actually, when we drove past that watering hole, did you notice how there were kind of steps in there? Yeah, that's for the elephants. That is their preferred place to swim around and to get water just to throw all over themselves to cool themselves off. So those steps are elephant steps. It's pretty neat, actually. But yeah, that's a great question. Sorry about that, boss. On the other side of the truck, though, you are going to see some tusk marks here in this red clay. That's pretty common. Elephants often like to scrape off that clay with their tusks and eat it as a food source. It's very rich in essential vitamins and minerals for them, so think less Play-Doh and more, well, your essential elephant multivitamin. We'll go with that. But yeah, elephants do often love to knock down these trees to get to those leaves at the top for that food source. They do it all the time, and it's pretty easy for them considering elephants have more muscles in just their trunk than in the entire human body combined. They're very strong and very impressive creatures, to say the least. Now, the more of these elephants you see, the more you might notice they tend to be a little dirty. They got a lot of dirt, mud, sand, and hay all over their backs, covering their skin. That is completely intentional. You see, elephants have very sensitive skin, just like we were talking about with the rain, how they will jump in the water and start swimming to get it over with. To protect their skin from the sun, they'll gather up anything they can find on the ground, like dirt, mud, and sand, and throw it all over themselves. This covers their skin, and it acts as their own form of sunscreen. And they do that all the time, and all themselves, especially on sunny days like today. Yeah, they don't need to be taught or told to do that. They are extremely intelligent creatures. Which also, fun fact about elephants, apparently at one point there was a brain study done on elephants to kind of see, what parts of their brain activate when they interact with humans. And apparently the same part of so the part in our brain that activates when humans see a puppy is the part of a brain that it activates in an elephant when they see one of us. So in other words, to the elephants, we are cute. Which is my favorite fact about elephants. Speaking of cute, though, that is a little 2-year-old elephant. She turned 2 last December, but she's already well over 1,000 pounds. Growing very quickly. Now over to your left, this is an entire flamboyance of greater flamingos. A flamboyance. Do not look at me. I have no idea who came up with that. These greater flamingos, though, they do hatch completely gray. If you see any gray markings along their beak or in their feathers, it's because they're young. It takes them a few years to get that pink color, and they get it from all the beta-carotene they consume from their diets of shrimp and other crustaceans. Also, take a look at that island they're standing on. Should have a pretty familiar shape. Now we are coming up to a pretty big mud pit right here though, guys, and mud pits such as these usually do a good job of attracting some of the larger inhabitants on the reserve, like rhinos. Rhinos do often love to roll around in mud pits such as these as a method of cooling themselves off and protecting their skin, just like elephants. And just for fun. Because, I mean, they're rhinos. Why not? Now, the type of rhinos I've usually seen around this area are usually white rhinos, and white rhinos are much bigger and heavier than black rhinos. They will weigh 4,000 to 5,000 pounds each. Yeah, so we'll see what we can spot, but they should be pretty hard to miss, all things considered. To your left, however, take a look at her. That is a cheetah. These cheetahs are the fastest land animals on the planet. They'll run at speeds of up to 70 miles an hour. That's 70. It only takes them 3 seconds to get up to that speed. They are sprinters, though, so they can't hold that top speed for very long. Really, only for a couple hundred yards. Which is good, because this truck only goes about 20. But if those cheetahs remind you of your regular house cats, and I know they definitely remind me of my cat back at home, they honestly should. Cheetahs are some of the biggest cats in the world that can purr and meow. That's a chirp, it's like a bird, it's really, really cute. Cheetah's claws, though, they do not retract, unlike other species of cats. They are always out, so think of it like an athlete wearing cleats. To your left, though, speaking of cats, take a look. We got some lions up there. Now, they are doing what lions do for most of the day, which is lying around. They rest on average 16 hours a day. Much more my speed than those giraffe. We can also see those rhinos over there that we were looking for to your right. We'll get a better view of them in a second, I promise. But these lions, most of the hunting in the pride is done by the females, while the male stays back and guards the cubs. Lions do most of their hunting at night, though, so their vision in the daytime is pretty similar to ours. But in the dark, lions can see 6 times better than us humans. Hate to burst your bubble on this, though, folks, but those lions do not purr or meow like cheetahs or house cats. Instead, they roar. And when they roar at full strength, it can be heard from up to 5 miles away. It's very loud and very impressive, to say the absolute least.
What do you call a pack of rhinos?
A pack of rhinos? It's a crash. Yeah, that's a great question to ask. Yeah, a group of rhinos is called a crash. Mostly has to do with the way they greet each other. They will often charge right into each other and crash horns. And that's their own way of saying hi. It's kind of like a high five or a fist bump to them. But speaking of rhinos, these are white rhinos. Now, the term white is actually a mistranslation of the Afrikaans term white. It means wide. It refers to the wide nature of their mouths. There's really next to no difference in color between black and white rhinos, so I just defer to all of them by their scientific name. The chubby unicorn. Makes it a lot easier. But you're also going to see an ostrich right here. An ostrich is the largest bird on the planet. They'll run at speeds of up to 40 miles an hour, which is a blisteringly fast pace. They use approximately none of to cross the road. You can trust me on that, I promise. The eggs you saw in the dirt, though, were ostrich eggs, and they'll weigh 3 to 4 pounds per egg. They're so sturdy that an adult human male could stand on them. They wouldn't even crack. I do not recommend giving this a try, though. Ostriches run at 40 miles an hour. And you do not. To your left, though, it's like we got a small herd of Nigerian dwarf goats. These dwarf goats help us out with conservation by producing a sweet flavor of milk here in Magadi Glen. So by farming these smaller animals for their dairy products instead of larger ones, we can cut back on the amount of habitat and land used for those products. Those are just really cute to keep around. Not really an animal fact. Actually, you know what? Heck with it. That's an animal fact. Look at them. They are adorable. I have that authority. Maybe. I can make that an animal fact. They're objectively cute. Now, as I make my way through this gate, it means that we are headed back towards the village here, guys. Which means that you're... Give me a second here, folks. There's a goat out of the pen. It's your driver. You get it? Greatest of all time. Hey, y'all got the joke. Never mind. But anyway, guys, as I do make my way onto this road, it does mean that your time with yours truly is drawing to an end. I know, I have to say, that was a pretty darn quick safari. 2 weeks safari took me like 30 minutes. Jeez. Still though, folks, even though this journey of ours is ending, our journey towards the conservation of these animals and their habitats still continues. A couple ways you can help with that journey is by donating to the Disney Conservation Fund. Any donation you make will be matched dollar for dollar for these animals and their habitats. Another really great way to help is just by recycling. Recycling everything from those plastic bags and bottles to even your old electronics can help. So make sure you folks recycle as much and as often as you can. It really does go a long way, I promise. And if you want to take that recycling a step further, make sure you dump out whatever liquid is inside those plastic bottles before you toss them. Because even if you recycle a plastic bottle with any sort of liquid left inside it, be it water, soda, tea, anything of that nature, you are unintentionally turning one of Earth's most renewable resources in water into a non-renewable one. So make sure you dump out those bottles and recycle as much as you can. Both of these things really do go a long way, I promise. Here in Africa, though, folks, I will say we do not like to say goodbye. It's just far too sad and way too final. So instead, I'm going to teach you a Swahili term called kwaherini. It just means hurry up and get out of my truck. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It means go well. So make sure you folks do that for today. Make sure you folks go well.
Is the Harambe Wildlife Preserve named after the gorilla Harambe?
Now, thank you so much once again for your patience, though, folks, during that extended safari. I really, really appreciate you guys.
How loud do you want me to be, Mom?
Is the Harambe Wildlife Reserve named after the gorilla?
It is not named after the gorilla. The Harambe Wildlife Preserve was part of Animal Kingdom way before Harambe the gorilla was even born. I believe Harambe in Swahili means friendship. So that's where that comes from. That would not be the first time I've gotten that question, though. For all your other animal viewing needs here in the park, though, guys, I really do highly recommend both the Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail as well as the Maharaja Jungle Trek. They're both 10 to 15-minute walking trails. They're stroller, wheelchair, and scooter accessible. They're going to have tons of exotic animals for you to see out there that you did not see on safaris. Gorilla Falls is right here at the exit. Maharaja Jungle Trek is over in Asia, right next to Kali River Rapids. But looks like we should be getting out of here in just a few moments. Once again, I appreciate your patience. And thank you for being such a great group on this extended safari. I hope I was able to keep you mildly entertained. I will say, though, folks, while you're here, if you're anything like me, one of the first things you think of when you enter a theme park is, what in the world am I going to get to eat today? And for that, my personal recommendation is a little place called Satuli Canteen. It's a quick service restaurant over in Pandora. They've got, at least in my opinion, some of the best food on Disney property. It's quick, it's cheap. Tell them Dakota sent you. They are going to have absolutely no idea who that is, and it's not going to give you any discount, but it'll feel really cool to say it, so you might as well. But remember, folks, we don't say goodbye. We say kwaherini, which means go well. And if you enjoyed my safari, my name was Dakota, all the way from Palaca, Florida. Now, do me a favor. Watch your hands, arms, feet, and legs. Doors to your right-hand side are sliding open. Watch your step as you head out. Kwaherini. Have a good day, guys.
Ready to go back?
No, we're gonna take the train out.
That was long enough for my feet to fall asleep. That guy was good. I like that they're putting a little bit more of the Jungle Cruise humor in. It doesn't need to be like a sterile experience. I still miss the whole anti-poaching theme they used to have for it. You could tell that was an Eisner era thing, since, you know, you fought off the poachers. And Little Red, for those that remember. Oh, woke up at 5. Me a little tired. But I tend not to go to Animal Kingdom often, just because of how early the park opens. They should have like a Little Red Lager at here in Animal Kingdom for him. Do need to hydrate. Oh, Chris, you're glad they got rid of the Porch History line. Little air conditioning break, and then we're looking for a drink. Maybe a Dole Whip float. I think there's like a purple ube Dole Whip here. For some reason from Moana. I forgot they do frozen bananas here. I don't like the fact that they purged like all the Bugs Life stuff from Animal Kingdom. I'm just wondering if that has something to do with Lasseter and how much he owns of those, or how much they have to pay him. Still a sad thing, though. Oh, little elephants. Interesting seeing like generic animals. Anyone remember Karate Kid? Karate Kid 2? Am I the only one? Come on, that was Karate Kid 2. And you have giant frogs, which they were used to selling in Galaxy's Edge. Like, you could buy one of these in Galaxy's Edge. I guess people were taking too much stuff. They had to put it behind things. Alright. I think Dole Whip time. I think Dole Whip sounds good. Dole Whip always sounds good. See see what Dole Whip float options there are. It's like people.
And then once we put a leaflet, we'll
Jesus. Wonder if they plan to go hunting. I remember people that like stop in front. Are we still in breakfast? They may not be serving. Dole Whip pineapple orange soda float. I'm not sure how I feel about that. We shall keep going. I think there's a purple ube ice cream this way. Over by the Tigers. So we'll keep going that way. So someone said something, and I'm wondering if it's true. Little crazy theory time. Temperatures started getting warmer when more and more people started using spray suntan lotion. Think about it. For a while, suntan lotion was on spray. All of a sudden, you have an aerosolized suntan lotion going out. People spraying it all the time. I'm just saying, it could lead to it. Could lead to it. Just pointing it out there. I could be wrong. Could be right. Back side of the Tree of Life. The Tree of Life is the second park icon. That's, I guess Magic Kingdom's not that bad on the backside either. Hollywood Studios, nah. They're front only views for their icon. But Epcot, Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, that backside view is just as fun as the front. I also don't even know if the ice cream will be open yet. It's 9:40. I think it's here. Could be wrong. That was across Kamal's Fries. Could be further down. Cavern Foods. Nope, this is Shaved Ice. Kamal's Fries isn't open yet. I think people are waiting for it to open too. But not open yet. Looking for my ube ice cream. I don't care if it's themed from Moana. It's a little annoying that things don't open that early here because of the time. Look, we got Kevin and Doug. Little Buddhas. Even like the little ice cream kiosk stands aren't even open yet. Kind of sad. The bird show doesn't start until 10:45. In terms of early morning, the least amount kind of opens up here. But it's like sort of the park, you kind of want to get out of the way early anyway. So it's such a weird, like, mix. Keep looking for that purple ube ice cream. Those are good though, the pancake sandwich things. They are good. A little guava jelly on the inside. Guess we can go back and look at the tigers. Back and look at the tigers for Tiger Day. I will say Yak and Yeti, one of the most consistent table services. It's run by Landry's.
It wasn't a red panda. It was a red. Oh, you don't have stuff on
This store is run by Yak and Yeti, so it's not. Morning, how are you? Good. Mochi. Little random snacks. Oh, sloth. I have not seen any dragons. I should be able to see a Komodo dragon when I go to look at the tigers. There's normally a Komodo dragon there. The monkeys are making a hoot.
That one guy got soaking wet too.
I don't want to know what the monkeys are doing right now, but they sound like they're having fun. Sorry. I think that's one. I think I need to go around the other side. Let's go around the other side. What's up, Westy? How you doing again? Only like a 5-minute wait.
Yeah.
Why have I feeling like feed me, Seymour, feed me? Don't know what he's doing. He's doing something. Right against the pillar, like right against the thing right there.
See him? Yeah. There's two of them.
One's in like the little hammock. Okay. Maybe they haven't been fed yet.
Maybe they're hangry.
They're kind of just being loud. It's like a teenager waking up. Be an effective alarm clock. What's up, Derek? I just saw you come in. Hello. Now we should see a dragon here. Shadow dragon. They are being quite loud.
Oh, it's right there.
There you go, Shadow Dragon. There's a dragon.
Is that a real Komodo dragon? Yeah, they're all so cutesy.
Lizard, lizard, lizard. That's what the monkey is saying. The monkeys are saying lizard, lizard, lizard. You got some water flowing through.
It's a tiger, a tiger, not a tiger, a tiger, a tiger.
I don't think the lemur things are out.
Mom, I missed it.
I am hot.
Yeah, right? You only get one barrel today. That's how you have a bunch of enrichment. There's especially these guys, once you go to climate, we give them puzzles like this. Okay. They go crazy for popsicles. We like freeze fruit into basically a cube, like ice cube. That's awesome. Out of the refrigerator. Exactly. That's when they're so excited to come out. Yes.
Hello. Gonna skip over the bats. You can still hear the monkeys. Or baboons. I don't think they're baboons. There we go. National Tiger Day, you get to see a tiger. Is he going in? Is he going in? Are you gonna jump? Or are you just washing your butt?
Oh, look at that. Quick. Quick.
Get in.
Quick.
He wants to go.
I just took
No, don't take that. Actually, fast.
I would just record a video. It'd be easier to screenshot the photo then.
Yeah. Oh.
He's going in the water. I don't think I've seen him do that. It must be a hot day.
I love this tiger. Where's the buffalo?
Oh.
Oh my god, look at that barrel he's chewed up. Oh.
Oh.
And he does.
Just a big cat.
I like tigers. I'm taking a video of. Where is he? There he is. Okay. Oh my god. Mom, I maybe took thousands. I know.
Alright, let's the people in. We got some nice shots of the tiger. Let's see, is this, that's not open right now. That's I think the most we've seen of the tigers, to be honest. I'm glad I didn't go up. That was good timing. Let's see what we can see over here. There's gonna be none over here. The water isn't over here. And that's closed. Note to self. Note to self, I need to clip that out as a short. Hey, I will be clipping that out later to make it short. Oh, is that a water buffalo? I think so. Back of a water buffalo. Oh, it's hot. Guys, it is hot. Now, it is humid and hot. My shirt has sweated through, but I was smart and I wore a tie-dye shirt. So you wouldn't be able to tell that I sweat through it. Hopefully. Any of the tigers over here? I know sometimes there's one in this area. The tiger right now, if you want to go in, he's actually in the watering hole in the bottom right now.
Yeah, I know. I just came from there. It was amazing.
The first time I think I've seen him in there in a while.
Yeah, in the last few weeks he's been like.
Because of the temperature. Happy National Tiger Day.
But then Sumatra tigers actually have that. They are good.
Some people go through the wrong way, so I like to share. I think we still have to go through a bird thing. Like both of these areas always have an aviary concept. Also, smash that like button, please. Let's get to at least 20. The Wednesday streams are not equaling out to Sunday. Don't know if it's park choice or just the way the world is. Gotta check to see. Someone left a stroller. Not good. There is no one here. Oh, wait. Wait. Look at him. Look at them. Just chilling. Chilling like a villain. Aw. I'm getting up. It's so hot. Where can I lie down? Oh, I see a nice tasty snack. Oh my God, he's like, where are you going? Hey. He's going down to the water. Should I go back? I think he's going down to the water. We should go see. Looks like the tiger here is going back down to the water. We're gonna go double back and check to see if he's moving to the water. I think that's what they're doing. I think the guy's moving to the water. We're gonna double back and check. Tiger pool party, yeah. But it makes sense. Let's go back and check to see if the tiger went to the water again. There are people here, so I'm assuming it did go back to the water. Nah, he didn't go in the water. He just moved.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, he was gonna go for a swim. That's okay. Well, we are over 2 hours. Hopefully, the Ube ice cream is open now. I just don't remember where. I think it's the ice cream stall near Everest. So we're gonna have to head that way. Dude, I'm swimming when I get home. I'm hopping in the pool right when I get home. Thank you. Thank you. And we're in the birds. Hello, bird. I will go this way. You go that way. Aww. Aren't you pretty? All right. Hello. Oh, someone's hungry. Birds are quite active today. And I'm just trying not to get hit in the head. Oh, hello. You little ones. Oh, I was just saying hi. Thank you, sir.
We're on the Mahara. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
All right, time to look for that purple ube ice cream. I think that might be our last bit of thing. Nice little treat before the end. Because I am a sweated mess. cut my finger yesterday doing my pool filter. Hurts. Hey, the monkey's quieted down. They're a lot more quiet now. They must have been fed. That's okay. It happens sometimes. I don't think the quick service is here open yet. How about shirt? The shirt's like pre-sweat stained. Oh, I can grab a quick ice water from Joffrey's. How do? Joffrey's are right here. Grab a quick ice water from Joffrey's. Excuse me. Can I just get an ice water?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Hey, the bad garbage cans aren't everywhere yet. Notice regular garbage can. Alright, it's hilarious they sell Crocs right outside of Collies. Like they almost expect people to ruin their shoes. Oh, come on, one more like. It's up to 20. Oh. That's new. Safari Goofy. That's like Hunter Goofy. Never seen Hunter Goofy before. Why is Hunter Goofy in Animal Kingdom? Just saying. I don't look like Conservation Goofy. That looks like Hunter Goofy. The sun went away. That has helped a lot.
Yeah, sometimes it takes my shower a while.
I think the ice cream's like over here.
You guys all go to Moon Race with? Yeah.
Looking for that.
Nowadays, I went to a light show or something. That'd be pretty cheap. They started doing that at like Pennywell now. Yeah. Well, that's what,
I think it's here. I think it's here. Yeah, we found it. We found the ube ice cream. Walking over the world. So Montanube ube, coconut, raspberry, crumbs, and macadamia. All right, $8 for ice cream.
It's the humidity. It is. I'm in Arizona and it would get at midnight and it's still be 100 degrees out. But it's a dry, you know. Have a good day. Enjoy. Thank you. You too. Thank you.
Are either of these Body Armors zero sugar or are they both? Okay. Can I?
Thing I have Coke Zero and I also have Diet Coke.
Can I get?
They come in cups without lids.
Okay. Can I get one of the Montanube sundaes?
Anything else?
And I'll also get a Diet Coke or a Coke Zero, either one.
Which one did you want?
I'll do Coke Zero.
Is that gonna be all?
Yeah, that's it.
Be $13.72.
This down for a second.
You like a receipt for that?
I don't need it.
Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Montanube Sunday. I don't know which window. I go all the way down to the end. Thank you.
Do you need straw though?
No, it's fine. Thank you. So here we have the Montanube. It won't focus. The Montanube Sundae. Ube, pineapple, raspberry. It looks like strawberry. It doesn't look like raspberry. Did I read it wrong? Who knows? Ooh. Purple. Alright, let's put you a little bit higher. There we go. While we're standing, at least they put a standing table. So purple ube, which is basically sweet potato. That's strawberry, definitely not raspberry. It's frozen strawberry. Some coconut. Some pineapple. Good flavor combination. The purple's very purple. The strawberry's frozen, the pineapple isn't. It's almost $8 now for ice cream. It's getting expensive here to cool off. And it's melting much quicker here. I think that since it's not Dole Whip based. Figment in a blender. You are right. You are entirely right.
Oh yeah, working sorry.
No, poor Figment. I don't even know what Montanube is. It tastes good though. Not gonna lie, it does taste good. Don't trip. Zord is much more of a popcorn fan, by the way. How much was this hat? 25 when I got it. 25. I've had this hat for a while. It's good for rain. Believe it or not. It's a good rain hat. It's also kind of a hard hat. Like, it takes a lot to indent it. It's only my Animal Kingdom hat. It hides the mic underneath, or like under the strap. I'll give that 10 out of 10 Zorts. Ten out of 10 Zorts for the Montanube Ube. That's where I was wondering if I should dress like the Jack Black from Jumanji and do that as my Mickey Is Not So Scary costume. I don't know his name in the movie. What is his name in the movie? He's the map guy. Then Pelt. Sheldon Oberon. I know they just dropped a new trailer last night for Jumanji Around the World or Open World. Ooh. Everest be queuing. I think the Hunter from the first movie, right? I may want to check out the merch in Everest, so we will. Oh, you were thinking about the first one with Robin Williams. Okay.
Going what?
Sorry.
I'll take him on that.
So many people skip the merch.
No, we're gonna do some.
They do rotate the merch in here pretty often. I like that.
Josh, wait one second. Josh, you go to the space. And next you guys
Alright, I'll be out here.
I kind of think every Jumanji since the Robin Williams one, there has been a cash grab. Wow, they put up merchandise in here. The fact that there's winter stuff in here always made me laugh. Nope, tour groups. Sorry. Still having tour groups, I see. Three-quarters.
What did you guys want?
Resort Manji. Well, they did have the monkeys in the first Jumanji movie. I'll have to look into see what that guy wears. I think if I get a linen khaki shirt, some vintage khaki pants that are like capri length because of how he wears them in the movie, and then like a vintage, like a retro vest, and then put some like some maps and stuff. Then people might just think I'm working for the Jungle Cruise. But we're over 2 hours. I'm a sweated mess. So we had a good stream. It was a little earlier. See you guys all on Sunday. And remember to smash that like button. And stay foolish, everyone. Enjoy your time in the parks. And we will see you again. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.